Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? And joining us in the studio for the latest in popular culture research team is Yujin's Yujin. Yujin, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, and today being a holiday, and leading all the way through the Chuseok holiday.
Right.
It's a long holiday.
Long holiday.
Do you have anything planned?
Not at all.
Because it's difficult, right? Because I remember last Chuseok, we all hung out
Oh yeah, right.
because you couldn't get tickets.
To my hometown, Changwon.
Right.
Super far.
And tickets are like almost impossible to get.
Impossible. This time again, impossissible.
Didn't you also have work that time? Was it?
No.
Was it? It was just because you couldn't go down. No tickets back then too.
No. Not at all.
We had a wow. It was, 1 year ago. Last year, a bunch of us people from then Korea Now. Right? It was Korea Now. It wasn't the Culture Inc. back then. It was Korea Now. Bunch of us that didn't have or weren't going anywhere far, we all hung out together.
Right.
And it was the funniest thing, guys. It was the funniest thing because you're ENFP.
I'm ENFP.
And then Seyoung was ENFP. And Jihee came out.
No, yeah. She came too.
But she wasn't an ENFP. I think she was E. And then one of our mutual friends.
She's
an ENFP.
ENFP too. And Haerang. Also,
Was
she wasn't there.
She wasn't there,
but she's
there.
also ENFP.
Right. But then it was like me and Haejung were the only two eyes. And we just kept on like, just John. Like, it was too much E involved. It was fun. We might have that again this year.
Yeah, good.
This time
I
will
think
be
it's a good idea.
Yeah, this time would be the Culture Inc. Chuseok party.
Oh.
For
With
people,
wine, bunch of wine.
For wine, with wine and champagne and stuff like that. Eugene's got expensive taste. She's been drinking champagne lately, and it's like, people got expensive taste. Eugene,
Okay.
we do K-pop,
We did
K-dramas, K-movies. What do you have for us today?
Today I brought a K movie.
Okay, and I think this is really good because I know how everyone usually likes K-pop because they want to hear Eugene sing and stuff. But we have a very long holiday.
Yep.
And usually during Chuseok and Seollal, when you have these holidays, what do?
We do watch movies a lot.
We watch movies, yeah. And then I think and we tend to also watch movies of a certain theme. And so maybe today is going to be one, right? Eugene.
Okay.
As always, one-line hint.
My one-line hint this time is super easy and simple.
Okay.
My one-line hint is my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my grandma, and my grandpa.
Okay. So when I was thinking about the one-line hint today, I was like, should I do a song hint?
Oh,
Or should I just do a one-line hint?
please sing a song.
Sing a song?
A
Sing
hint song.
We are family. I got my sisters and brothers with me. Come on. Actually, that wasn't a Michael Jackson song, but still. That's my song hint.
Okay.
But my one-line hint
Oh.
is it's family, but not the kind that we see anymore these days, is my hint. That's a little bit, was that confusing?
No, it's a summary of this movie. So I was kind of thinking, okay,
No,
is
but
this a spoiler?
But I don't think it's enough that
Oh.
it'll get everybody to think about it. It's again, it's family, but not the kind of family we see nowadays. Eugene, your one-line hint was once again?
My dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my grandpa, and my grandma.
You have a younger brother, right?
I do have.
The younger brother who went to the military that you never visited.
You remember all the things?
Yes.
I love my brother, though.
It's okay. I have a younger brother who got married recently. I didn't go to his wedding, so it's fair game.
Okay.
That's too far away. He lives in New York, and I couldn't go. We just scheduling
And
conflict.
FYI, my brother's English name is Buddy.
Buddy?
Buddy.
Did you give him the name
No,
Buddy?
no. Not me.
Why is
So
it?
he was in the English kindergarten when he was young.
Okay.
And he picked a name, English name, and that was Buddy.
Dude, that kid has the least luck ever. The most random name. So you had to pick a random name, and he picked Buddy? I mean, I apologize to anybody. Buddy Holly is cool. I like Buddy Holly. But Buddy is... Wow, that's not
But he loved it.
And he still goes by Buddy?
Not at all.
My brother's name is Daniel. Just so I don't know if you guys know. There's Daniel.
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 You got a
good name.
biblical name. Let's go into a movie trailer
yes,
here.
I prepared it for you.
Unfortunately, when we do movies and dramas, I do trailers. When we do K-pop, you get to listen to her sing and me rap. But we're going to do movie trailer, and here it goes. Family. It's the people who share the same blood. But one day, a man realizes something. That a family isn't only about blood. In this warm, chaotic house, filled with laughter, tears, and even little quarrels, people learn to protect each other, to love each other, and to become one family, even without shared blood. Because love makes a family, a true family made not by blood, but by heart, dedication, and love.
Yay! What a good movie trailer with good voice.
I messed up a little bit.
No, not at all.
A little bit, but it's okay though. It's better than my rap, so that's that. I think this is a pretty big trailer. I think the trailer itself, again, if it's anybody that likes to watch movies, they probably got it right already. Have you watched this movie?
Not before, but for this.
Okay.
I watched this movie.
Okay, so you prepared it just for this. I've seen the trailer for this. I've seen snippets of this.
Okay.
And it sounds like a kind of movie that I would love to watch.
Oh, you love this genre? Or
I like this. I like dramas and movies that have a very human feel to it.
Oh.
Right? And so this has a very human feel to it too.
Right.
But this is I don't know. I feel like this is pretty. It's there. It's pretty there. It's a movie that was very popular too. So I have a feeling that many people will get it. Anyways, for our listeners out there, again, one more time here. One line hint from Yujin. Your hint was very simple.
My dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my grandma, and my grandpa.
That's right. And my one line hint was it's family, but not the kind of family we see anymore. Or we are family. Got my sisters and brothers with me. Jamon. Why do I always add Jamon at the end? Jamon. Michael Jackson. Huh?
Grapefruit?
Jamon.
I thought it was the grapefruit.
No, it's come on. It's like come on, but Michael Jackson used to always go Jamon. It's like come on, not jamon, grapefruit.
Jamon. I can do this. Jamon, let's Jamon. We also do have a hint song.
Yes. We have a hint song that we're going to be playing for all of our listeners out there. This is Kim Jin-ho singing 가족 사진 or Family Picture. And the last track you just heard was Kim Jin-ho singing 가족 사진 or Family Picture. And Kim Jin-ho, of course, of SG Wannabe. I have to say that with the guitar acoustics and things like that, it sounded a little bit different. It's not your usual Kim Jin-ho SG Wannabe music, but it's good stuff. All right, it's time to reveal the answer.
Okay.
Eugene, the answer is?
The answer today is 대가족 or about family.
Okay, so now the interesting thing with this is that the Korean title doesn't really do justice with the English title. Okay,
so when we translate it in English, it would be like big family or something, but it's about family.
Yes, so big family, and then this is why Eugene was saying that my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my grandmother, my grandfather. Sometimes it goes into my uncle, my aunt. It's happened before. So my mom, when my mom was pregnant with me, she had to live with my dad, obviously, my grandmother, my grandfather, my two uncles, and my aunt. in a 18-pyong house, in an apartment.
It might be so crowded.
Yeah, it's very crowded.
Wow.
It's very crowded. And so, but the stuff like this was normal. It was normal back in the days. That's why I said in my one line, it's family, but it's kind of family you don't see anymore these days, right? So tell us about this movie.
Okay, so this movie was released in December 2024.
It's pretty recent.
It stars a great cast of talented actors like Kim Yoon-suk and Lee Seung-gi. And it is a family drama with comedy a little bit. And Lee plays a monk, and he actually shaved his hair for the role, and it got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And since Korea's biggest holiday, Chuseok, is coming up, it would be a good time to talk about what family means in Korea.
Yeah, so Kim Yoon-suk is one of my favorite actors. I love his acting, and the reason why I like him is because he could pull off both like very serious acting. Hwanghae, you know Hwanghae? Yellow
I know that.
Sea is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, got it.
And he comes out in this like such a gory villain. He plays such a good villain, right? And so like I like him, but he also does very good comedy acting
right,
too.
very light acting.
Yeah, like your typical ajashi, the typical Peksu. Sometimes he plays a guy that doesn't work and stuff like that. Sometimes he plays a gangster. He can play all sorts of roles. Now
Right.
Lee Seung-gi caught me a little bit off guard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Him playing a monk was. I said, who's the casting director here? Did a terrible job with that, but worked out. Tell us more about the plot of the movie.
Okay, it's quite long.
Okay.
So the main character here is a man named Han Moo-ok. He runs an old family dumpling shop, and he's very traditional, like believing that honoring our ancestors is a duty and that the family bloodline absolutely has to be continued. But then his son Moon-seok decides to leave home and become a monk. That means there's no one left to carry on the family name. And then, out of nowhere, 2 young siblings show up claiming to be his grandchildren. So Muo was shocked, but he was overjoyed to have found them for his family line. So he decided to take the kids in, and they started to live together. And slowly he begins to feel the warmth of family that he had forgotten about, until he finds out the kids actually are not related to him by blood.
Jerry. This is the kind of stuff that you see in American television. You are not the father, Jerry. That's exactly what it is.
He is so devastated at first, but because he has become so attached to them, he decides to adopt them.
Oh.
So in the end, the man who once believed only in bloodline realizes that family can be built in an entirely different way.
I know we're going to be talking about breaking down what some of the cultural elements and things like that, but kind of bloodline, continuing the bloodline is a very important thing.
Picture.
Yeah, and so that's why a long time ago, parents always wanted a son first, right? Because you carry the name, because they take on the father's last name, and so that you continue on and stuff like that. And that's why they said, if you have only 2 daughters, it's no good, and so like they always go for like the 3rd child. Right. And then I know someone with 4 daughters, and they just gave up afterwards. Because, sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
This is a real story in Korea.
No, it is a true story. But this is, I have to say, it's very, very powerful. And for any of our listeners out there who didn't watch the movie, you can even tell, even though he finds out that it's not his own grandchildren, still adopts them. So heartwarming. Very powerful.
Right.
So do you think this movie, what do you think this movie is really saying?
Okay, just like the title, it makes you keep thinking about what family is. So normally a family is a group of people who share blood.
Yeah.
But this movie asked, can you only be a family if you are related by blood? And I think the movie tells us that a family is a group of people you want to be with, who share joy and sorrow and make memories together. That's a real meaning of family.
Yujin, I know you have a lot of very close friends. Do you have friends who you would consider like family?
Family?
Yeah.
Family.
That's a hard thing.
I do have one friend.
Yeah.
And I think she is my family. She's my family member now.
Yeah. I mean, I had I have a 동생, right? Younger friend. And I knew him since I was in New York, since we were both very young. When we were in high school, and he was in middle school, I was in high school. We knew each other. And so when my mom came to Korea, he came and saw, he would always come for food. He didn't even sleep over. So he's that kind. But I fought with them recently, and so I took in another brother. So I took in another. I adopted another brother. Minsu. He likes wine. Well, actually, the other guy likes wine too. Seokwa likes wine too. But
the reason you adopted him is a wine?
No, it helps. But he was cool 동생. He's cool 동생. Upgraded. But I think it's got it's hard, right, to call someone family Like I think Minsu is still working his way to be family, but he slept over. My wife likes him. My mom's met him too. He's eaten at my house.
Then I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Can you share some sad things or sadness with Minsu?
Yes.
Oh.
I told him, I was like, I ran out of champagne.
Oh.
What should we do? What should we do? No. With him? Oh, man, no.
Or your weakness.
Oh, no.
Really?
Not yet. I think,
Not
you know
yet?
what? You know what? He's not family yet.
Because people tend to hide their weakness,
Yeah.
but only open to their family members. So my standard is whether can I like open my weakness
That's
to someone who
good.
can feel like family. I can. There's
That's
one
good.
friend.
No, there's definitely one person who I consider like real brother.
Oh.
Like family, Billy.
Billy.
He
Oh,
tunes
Billy.
Yeah, he tunes into our show time and time out. And I've shared everything with him. When we're in both of us, I think it goes, both ways. If we're, going through something and, I share it. And if he's going through something, I'm not afraid to share it and stuff like that. We have no secrets. So yeah, I think that's family. You're right. Not being afraid to be vulnerable.
Not.
Right? And it's because I'm one of those people that have a hard time saying like things like I love you or things like that. So like when I really mean it, then I really mean it. Yo, Minso, I'm sorry. I don't think you passed the family test just yet, but we're gonna continue drinking wine. But what do you think this, again, let's talk about this movie once again.
Okay, so there are a lot of audiences who love this movie, and there are a bunch of reasons. First of all, the relationship between the father and son. They only saw each other at family events, and even then, things were cold between them. So it describes the awkward relationship with the parent after you become an adult. So I think that's why it was so relatable. After watching the movie, a lot of people said, oh, I should call my parents on the way home.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, your parents usually say like, 네가 나중에 또 너 같은 아들 낳고 나서 이해한다, right? So like after you have a son like you will understand what we go through. But you know what? It's true. It's very true.
You've been there, right?
Yeah. So after I became a parent, I started realizing all the things that the nagging wasn't just the sake of nagging. It was because they were worried. Right. And so like I started understanding them more, and I started understanding that despite the fact that I'm an adult, they'll still worry about me.
Right.
And so I call them all the time. Now, like my mom lives with me right now. I call my dad all the time and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is, I'm not surprised people saw the movie and started calling their parents and stuff like that. What's another thing that people could relate to with this movie?
To the two young siblings, because their names are Minguk and Minsun. They're so close to each other. They always stick together and afraid they might get separated. So audiences said, I always fight with my sibling, but thinking about it, we were that close when we were kids. And there were also parents who said, they remind me of my own kids, or I hope my kids grow up to be that close.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. I can't relate to that.
Really?
Me and my brother are just...
We were so close with my younger brother when we were...
What's the age difference? 5. That's
5.
why. That's why.
How about you?
3.
That's why.
Yeah, so the closer you are, the more you fight.
Fight each other.
And so I think 3 is kind of the limit. So my my son is 5 years older than my daughter. And so even though like my daughter does like, weird things to him, he's always kind of like brushing her off. It's okay, like 동생이니까, like my little sister. And my daughter absolutely loves her brother. Like loves him. Like follows him around everywhere.
Really?
And she's the type that like does everything by. So I think the age thing is very important.
It matters.
I'll say that. I'll say that because I can't relate to this. Me and my brother, man, I might as well call him Daniel Kim. I don't even think he's a lead. What was a scene or a line that was especially good for you?
Oh, there's this line that's still stuck in my head.
Okay.
So this is the line. What is a parent to a child? To a child, a parent is the universe. Then what is a child to a parent? A child is a god to a parent, a helpless god who cannot do anything. But a parent desperately serves that god. So, like for a child, parents are their only way to see and experience the world. So they are their universe. And parents are also dedicated to their child. So when your child laughs, it feels like you own the world. And when you're sick, when they're sick, you want to be sick instead. It's not because the child has some great ability. Like parents see their child's existence as an absolute value, like a god. So in the end, I think this line shows that a parent's love is absolute devotion.
I say this, and I know. Luckily, my wife agreed. But the saying goes for some married couples, their romance dissipates over time.
Right.
And the reason for that is because all the love that you're capable of giving no longer goes to the wife or the husband. It goes to the kid.
Kids, right.
Because you don't want to hold back. Like it's just. Like, it's a weird feeling. Like, I like kids. Do you like kids?
Yeah, of course.
If you like kids, if you have your own kids, you're going to go bonkers. You're just going to go crazy over them. Because I loved kids, and then my kids came along. And even though, my daughter would spray urine on me and stuff sometimes and do weird stuff, I still, like you love them to death, right? Like, you could do everything for them.
Right.
And so, like, it's a very special feeling, and I really do
You
agree.
are serving your God.
I am serving my God, and my
gods.
God right now is Loha, and she is a vengeful God, and she is a scary God. Aaron's cool, though. Aaron's more
Aaron's
just like,
cool.
he's kind of like a tree.
He's adorable.
He's just there. And of course, the truth is parents aren't born as perfect parents, right? And it's like when you're a first-time parent, you got things to learn, and you're awkward sometimes.
That's true. It's like we all want to be perfect parents, but of course we make mistakes, and children are not perfect either. But even in that imperfection, parents and children live as each other's like universe and God. So in the end, a family isn't about being flawless or perfect. It's about accepting each other and continuing to love each other.
Eugene? You're very close with your mother.
With my mom? I
Yeah.
always call my mom after this
That's
show.
right. So we're going to take a song break here. This is Yang Hyun with Mother to Daughter, 엄마가 딸에게. That was Yang Hyun singing Mother to Daughter, 엄마가 딸에게. The lyrics is very sad. So my mom has two sons, right? Me and my brother. So two sons. You know what she always says? 딸이 하나 있어야 됐었는데. Should have had one daughter. But she was like, she always wanted sons.
Oh.
Son.
Really?
Yeah. But then as she gets older, she realized that having a daughter would be a cool thing. And so she always tells my wife, it's good that the second, Loha is a daughter, because you'll realize later on. Because now we're at the point where Aaron only likes me, the dad.
Loha.
And Loha, I mean, she likes grandma. She only likes grandma.
What a twist.
She's too young, so spends a lot of time with grandma. So that's so. Anyways, we're talking about family here, but let's break down the cultural elements.
Okay.
Right? The Korean culture and the values reflected in this movie.
Okay. So first of all, let's talk about the concept of blood ties, picture. So traditionally in Korea, family was defined by blood ties. So carrying on the family name, like being a good son to your parents, upholding the family's honor were all very important values. And in particular, the family line being cut off was seen as irresponsible behavior. And that's why the main character Mook was unhappy about his son becoming a monk.
Yeah, I know. So my dad has a friend who has an only child son who's not getting married, and he's very upset. He's very upset. But I mean, that shouldn't be the most important thing. But in the end, Mook allows his son, Lee Seung-gi, to live as a monk and adopts children who aren't related to him by blood. And so it does show this aspect where it's a complete shift in traditional value.
Exactly. So there are quite a few conservative fathers in Korea, and the main character Mook is no different. But then he rethinks the meaning of family, and he shows that even if parents and children are not connected by blood, they can still be a family if they take care of and love each other. And in the end, he adopts 16 children, literally creating a big family, just like the movie's title, 대가족.
I mean, I think he went a little bit too far with this one.
Children.
He went from like, goodness, I just want my son to get married and have kids to now, adopting 16 children.
But he's super rich.
He's rich. And again, it goes back to the whole idea. Sometimes you don't have to be blood related. And if you adopt them, they do carry your name though. Right? So like if I was to be, I don't know, adopted by, who could I be adopted by? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
I'll be SJ Gates.
Gates.
I'll be a Gates, things like that. And so here you're showing that the whole idea of bloodline being the most important thing is negated here. The movie title again, Big Family, right? That's the direct translation of 대가족.
Right.
It was called About Family, but the direct translation is Big Family. Is that part of the culture too?
Yes, like your hint.
Yeah.
So actually Korea has had a big family culture for a long time. It was common for like 3 or even 4 generations to live together. Like grandparents, parents, children, and sometimes even more relatives would all live in one house. But starting in the 1970s and 80s, when industrialization and urbanization sped up, this has shifted. The so-called nuclear family or 핵가족, so just parents and kids, became the norm, and it was a huge turning point in Korean family life.
No, absolutely, and so it's very rare to see the big family
anymore.
I mean, I always tell this to my mom. I was like, oh my, like so much props. You were pregnant, and because she was the first 며느리, as in like
맏며느리.
So she was the first daughter-in-law, right? She had to do all the cooking, all the cleaning, and she was pregnant with me. Maybe that's why I'm a little weird. It's because all the things that she went through while she was pregnant with me, and then and they all didn't eat at the same time, so she had to do the tables like multiple times, and so it's rough, right? But she thought of it as something normal. And then as soon as they were able to, my parents were able to move out, she said it was like we lived in a really small house, but she was so happy. She was so happy. And our family was happy all of a sudden. So they used to live like a single community is what it was back in the days. But now again, each person's life is more important, just like the son in the movie who gave up continuing the family line in the bloodline to, again, be a monk.
So he gives up and getting married and lives in a temple instead. And that's also where generational conflict comes in.
Yeah.
So in Korea, parents often stress the duty of continuing the family line, but younger generations feel more and more strongly that my life is mine alone. So it's a classic clash between traditional duty and modern individualism.
You want to hear something really fun? This reminds me of something all of a sudden.
What is that?
So I have a friend who's... not a friend. It's a distant relative.
Okay, relative.
And so that family is very Catholic, like very religious Catholic, right? And so... the parents are always going to mass and stuff like that, whatever, going to Catholic church. And the son, who's also very religious, because, he grew up in a very Catholic house, said he wanted to be a priest. And then his parents were like, no. Even though they were so religious, because priests can't get married.
Oh.
And so it was a conflict of...
Religious conflict?
Yeah, no, it was like, because we love Catholicism, we love our religion, but we also want our son to get married and to continue on this bloodline. And so it was a big deal.
Oh,
it was
so
a
what
big
happened
deal.
to him?
He ended up not being a priest.
Okay. Did he get married?
I don't know after that.
Oh, okay.
But I know that he didn't become a priest. It was a big thing. It was a big thing in the family, and we still talk about it sometimes in family gatherings. Things have changed a lot these days. The meaning of family seems to have been more diverse too.
Yeah, that's true. So from big families to nuclear families, and now we're in an era where various forms of families coexist. For example, like we do have blended families, adopted families, multicultural families, same-sex couples. So many different types of families have emerged, and even pets are now considered family members. So I think when people today ask, what defines a family? And the answer is not blood anymore, it's love.
Oh, snap.
So the idea that love is what truly makes a family feels much more fitting for our times.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's the perfect movie also to talk about during the upcoming Chuseok holiday here. Watch it. It's fun. It'll make you cry and laugh at the same time.
Right.
Great stuff. Yujin, thank you so much for this. Have a fantastic Chuseok, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.